Mr. Jim Jacob. And you know, in my all speeches, he is very common. So yeah, Mr. Jim Jacob and Mr. Billing. So from the B Forum Entertainment, everyone, I hope everyone knows them because earlier also they visited our campus. We had a big event last year. So welcome to everyone again. So today in front of the whole these great leaders, personalities, we have again representative from pharma companies. We have representative from National Hydel Power Corporation. So being a skill university where industries are the stakeholder, so it's a great combination. Today here everyone is present who I claim to be a stakeholder in the university. So thank you everyone. Just I want to convey the message that why we have to start Medhavi Skill University. We were doing good as Medhavi Foundation. We were earning good. In 2012 we started Medhavi Foundation, and due to our vision and due to our concept that government money should be utilized to engage our youth for jobs, for entrepreneurship. That was our common theme from the beginning. From the time we started to work with government. Then we thought that we need to have our own organization. So we started a Section 8 company, not for profit, in Delhi in 2012. So we got engaged in all the ministries, central government projects. We were doing good. We had presence. Now also we have presence. We had presence in every state of the country. The anchor mentioned 18 states, but no, every state we have presence. So, but what we felt over time, that simply running government-sponsored programs and placing them in industries, in that segment also we are doing good because we are known for placing our candidates as Medhavi Foundation in government-sponsored programs. But what I thought and Praveshji thought, that this model, through this process, we cannot evaluate the career of the youth. That's why we thought to start one university. But what should be the model of the university? So it cannot be a traditional model where we had, everyone had our education, going to the classes, the boarding classes, the boarding faculties, aged faculties, 60 plus people, and listening to the lectures simply. So it was a very boring kind of, I remember my days, what happened to me also. So we don't have any, that kind of attraction towards the classes. We used to bunk the classes. I was in the front who maximum time bunked the classes at my time. So I thought in the same way that this boring theme, this age-old that concept and that curriculum cannot give direction to our youth. Okay, that cannot make them employable, cannot make them great entrepreneurs like Tata Birla. So that was the reason behind starting the university. So we started industry integrated skill-based higher education, Medhavi Skill University. That was the fundamental theme of that. We started in 2021. In the month of May, we got Sikkim government recognition. The act was passed, and after that governor gave us the approval. So we started here, and what was our strength? We had different companies. We had Medhavi Aspire, we had in Medhavi Group we had 5 companies: Medhavi Aspire, Medhavi Skill Solution, Medhavi Green Energy, Medhavi Foundation. Then we started Medhavi Skill University. So we had the strength of industries already. So before starting our university, till that time, we connected to the industries to send our candidates, trained people, the government-sponsored people. So it was not a big deal for us to connect to the industries as a university. So we started with Aditya Birla Group, Reliance Retail, many ING Group, all the giants in their particular sectors. We tied up with them because we were already connected. So it was very easy for us. So, but the model, what we developed, for that model we got recognition from the Honorable Education Minister, Government of India, Dharmendra Pradhan. We were invited in 2022. I still remember the date, 21st September, in Constitution Club of Delhi. We were invited, only 6 universities were invited across India. So we were one of them, Metavi. Being a very new, we were just a child, newborn child as a university. But we were invited because of our model only. The model is skill-based higher education. Many universities were there, Symbiosis, Delhi Skill University, many were, only 6 means, many means in total 6 universities were there. But I was asked that what is your model? How you are claiming to give employment and generate entrepreneurship for the youth. So I was very confident from the beginning. I said, sir, whoever will be in the university, let it be in the campus, let it be in the industry campus, I claim to give them job. And my first preference will be make them great entrepreneurs. If someone is not interested, then job. That was my claim in front of the Education Minister, and now also I am claiming the same thing, and I am very firm and confident in that. So how I am claiming that much? I will tell you the reason. Because it seems impossible, but it's possible. But because all the media persons are here, so I cannot give any false statement. So, if you see the actual picture in industry regarding the jobs, corporates, government cannot create more jobs. That is not possible. But industries need skilled people, trained manpower. But in our traditional studies, we are not making our students industry ready. We don't give hands-on skill. That was the gap. We filled up that gap. That much only. Nothing beyond that. So we developed our curriculum in such a way which is, first thing, it was latest, it was very fresh, and it was developed with the help of industry. So, and everything was designed in such a way that students who are here in the regular programs, they'll do their OJT, compulsory OJT in the industry premises, irrespective of any sector. And again, those who are already in the industry, like our apprenticeship embedded degree model, and I am happy to convey that we are the first university in India who started apprenticeship embedded degree, purely apprenticeship embedded degree, where students are engaged as apprentices in the industry. They are getting their stipend from the industry as per government norms, which is 10 to 12,000, 10,000, 11,000, 12,000, like that. And after completion of the program, they are that much capable that industries automatically absorb them. So that in that model, we are the pioneer in India. So due to our model and due to our vision, we achieved many milestones in this short span of time. We became the awarding body. I'm happy to say that in this big country, Mr. Tony, you have seen this country. So in this big country, there are only 4 universities got the awarding body status. We are one of them. So I'm proud to say that we are in the 4 identified universities who are recognized by Government of India. So as awarding body, we are designing the qualification packs. We have the great faculties with us. And first of all, I salute my team that we have that kind of team who are like fighters, warriors. तो पुराने ज़माने में जब लड़ाई होता था, तो जो जवानों का जो जोश होता है ना फाइट करने का, on the fighting spirit only we can win a war. I have that team. I can claim that the team I have, we can beat anyone, any competitor, any institution. We have that kind of strength, and my team is my strength. So with my team, we developed curriculum, industry partners, and with with the time, recently, we placed our candidates in different industries in the OJT model, in optometry, hospitality, in different courses and programs. So the same model coming to the point today, like we became Flexi ITI partner, we got Center of Excellences across India in different sectors and verticals. Like Mizoram government signed one agreement with us, with Medhavi Skill University. They gave us the infra in Aizawl, so for Center of Excellence in Hospitality. And Tripura government gave us infra, they signed agreement with us for healthcare. So in all these tie-ups, in all these you can say agreements, National Skill Development Corporation is a common partner. So we developed that model. It was a tri-party model where NSDC, National Skill Development Corporation, implementing arm of Ministry of Skill, and the state government and Medhavi. In tri-party mode, we developed Center of Excellences, where state government was giving us the infra, NSDC was giving us the technical expertise, and we implemented that. Same model we started in industry. Everyone knows about JBM, the largest electric bus manufacturer in Asia. So we tied up with them, again in the tri-party mode. We tied up with INIFD. Everyone knows about Lakme Fashion Week. So they are also a party in that. INIFD is into designing and all this fashion interiors. So we started Center of Excellence with them. In tri-party mode, again National Skill Development Corporation was a partner in that. Then we signed tri-party with ACUS Group, with NSDC again, and I'm happy to convey that that is the third Center of Excellence in aerospace and manufacturing in the world, not in India. So we are part of that. We started that in Belgavi, Karnataka. So we already have 200 students in ACUS Group. ACUS Group is known for the first toy cluster of India. When our Honorable PM was preaching about this thing, to start manufacturing our own toys and this thing, especially toys. So ACUS Group started toy manufacturing. That is in Belgavi, that is SEZ. So they are into also Boeing and Airbus parts. They manufacture Boeing and Airbus parts. So we started our Center of Excellence, our BVOC in aerospace manufacturing, MVOC in aerospace manufacturing in their industry campus. So anyone, you are invited to visit the SEZ, Special Economic Zone in Belgavi. So you will be surprised to see that real-time experience they are having. In one side, for 4 to 5 hours, they are getting the industry exposure. All the parts are manufactured in the same platform, the same factory. You will have your theory classes in the nearby classroom. So it is a different experience. So I can claim that my students will be 1,000 times better, not 3-4 times, 1,000 times better than any other engineering graduates, because they have seen the industry from the first day. And that is the concept of Medhavi Skill University. So in the same pattern, as I mentioned 1,000 times in my different speeches about B4M and determinants, we started, and thanks to Sajib for that, he connected us to B4M. So they are a giant in southern film industry in music composing. So we had an idea to design programs on audiography, sound engineering, which is again a very niche sector. You know, Subhash Ghai Studio is, they are offering diploma programs, and I am not a technical person in that. So better, I just give you the basic idea, and the theory and the main concept I want to know from Mr. Tony Berry and Mr. Jim Jacob. But still, I know the basics and how it will happen. So we designed, again in the same model, we designed curriculum with the guidance and support of Mr. Jim and his team, Mr. Benil also. So we already launched in Cochin. He's our Indian partner. They have their studio in Cochin, Kerala. We already started our degree program, audiography. which today will formally launch the whole school of audiography and sound engineering, music technology.